Most guys live life in a haze, chasing average. But not you, right? You're here because you're ready to wake up, get tough, and learn the real stuff. So, how about we make a deal? For your sake, no more excuses, no more playing small. It's time to dive into the 5 game-changing secrets that'll make you truly dangerous. Chapter 1. Master all your fear through exposure. Listen, if you want to become a man who's truly dangerous, you have to confront your fears head on. No bullcrap. Fear is the anchor that keeps most of you guys attached to mediocrity, but you are not most guys, are you? The path to mastering fear is paved with exposure. That means willingly diving headfirst into the abyss of your deepest, darkest anxieties. It means looking your fears dead in the eye and saying, I own you, not the other way around. Now, I'm not talking about starting small. That's for the weak. I'm talking about diving into the deep end of the pool. No life jacket, no lifeguard, and no looking back. It's terrifying, right? Damn right it is. But guess what? The moment you take that dive, you start to dismantle fear's stranglehold on you. You weaken its grip with every calculated risk, every audacious move, and every time you venture into the unknown. Here's a little secret for you. In just 6 months, you can transform yourself from a quivering wreck to a fearless warrior. Don't believe me? Look at the military. Those folks don't have the luxury of starting small. They're thrown into the most intense, fear-inducing situations imaginable, and they come out on the other side as mental juggernauts. Now, you might not need to enlist, but you sure as hell can adopt their unflinching mindset. Start by identifying your fears, the ones that have been holding you hostage for far too long. Write them down, stare at them in the face, and then systematically set out to conquer each and every one. This process is painful, and it means realizing that you might be a little squirrel, a nobody. But that can change, and you know it. Chapter 2. Physical fitness beyond aesthetics. Alright, let's get brutally honest about something. Your gym selfies and mirror muscles don't mean squat if you're not physically fit in every sense of the word. You might be able to bench a few plates or squat like a powerlifting champ, but can you run a marathon without collapsing? Can you carry a heavy pack on your back and trek through rough terrain all day? If not, then you're only scratching the surface of what it means to be physically formidable. Real physical fitness isn't just about looking good. It's about being a force of nature, capable of taking on any challenge that life throws your way. Take, for example, the Danish Frogmen, an elite special forces unit. Their initial fitness test includes a 30-kilogram backpack hike through rough terrain. And that is just the beginning. That is a literal expectation before the real training even begins. Now, I'm not saying that you need to become a special forces operator, but I am saying that your definition of fitness needs a reality check. Hitting the gym 3 times a week and sculpting your biceps isn't gonna cut it. A true physical tank is someone who can go the distance, endure extreme conditions, and emerge victorious. Think about it. In a crisis, when chaos reigns and your survival depends on your physical abilities, do you want to be the guy gasping for air after a short sprint, or the guy who can run and run and run and run, carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders? I promise you, if you're watching this video, you're not there yet. Chapter 3. Relentless persistence. Let's talk about something that most men tend to avoid: relentless persistence. It's time to drop the victim mentality and embrace the harsh reality that life can be brutally unfair. But you know what makes a real man? The ability to face relentless adversity head on without giving up. Life doesn't owe you a damn thing. It doesn't care about your excuses or your hardships, and it won't hand you success on a silver platter just because you think you deserve it. No, life is a relentless teacher, and it's going to throw challenges your way that'll make you question everything you thought you knew. Now, here's where most men stumble. They hit a rough patch, face adversity, and what do? They pull the victim card out. They whine and complain, and they give up. They blame everyone and everything for their failures except themselves. But let me tell you something. Playing the victim doesn't get you anywhere. True power lies in embracing darkness, and seeking out devastating failures and heartbreaks as opportunities for growth. It's about understanding that every setback, every defeat, is a chance to become stronger, wiser, and more relentless in your pursuit of greatness. Think about the men who have left their mark on history, the titans who shaped the world. You think they got there by complaining about how tough life was? No. They faced unimaginable obstacles and they pushed forward no matter what. They refused to back down, and they refused to let adversity define them. They knew that true strength comes from enduring the harshest of storms. Chapter 4. Stoic Mindset. Alright, let's talk about developing a Stoic mindset. In a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable, this can be your secret weapon for maintaining your composure and making proper decisions. First off, what is Stoicism? It's an ancient Greek philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. It's about cultivating emotional resilience, intelligence, discipline, and a deep sense of inner peace. Now, let's break down why this is essential in today's world. 1. Control your reactions. Life will throw all sorts of curveballs your way, some pleasant, many not. The Stoic mindset is all about controlling how you react to these situations. Instead of letting anger, frustration, or fear dictate your responses, you'll learn to respond with calm and rationality. 2. Focus on what matters. In a world full of distractions, a Stoic mindset helps you zero in on what really matters. You'll stop wasting time and energy on trivial matters and invest them where they count the most: your goals, your relationships, and your personal development. 3. Find inner peace. The world can be a noisy and chaotic place. A Stoic mindset enables you to find inner peace amidst the chaos. You'll learn to detach from external circumstances and find tranquility within yourself. So how do you develop a Stoic mindset? I know it sounds easy to talk about, but hard to do. Here's a little help though, but it's not enough, so read a book if you really want to properly digest the lessons. 1. Practice self-awareness. Start by observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Understand that you cannot control every external event, but you can control your internal reactions. 2. Accept what you can't control. Embrace the fact that there are things beyond your control. Trying to change the unchangeable only leads to frustration. Focus on what you can influence. 3. Develop resilience. Train yourself to endure hardship with grace. See setbacks as opportunities for growth. As the saying goes, the obstacle is the way. 4. Cultivate gratitude. In the midst of adversity, remind yourself of the things that you're grateful for. It shifts your perspective and helps you maintain a positive outlook. 5. Practice discipline. Stoicism requires discipline in your actions and reactions. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when it's uncomfortable. Chapter 5. Have the mindset of a Navy SEAL. Alright, let's cut the crap and talk about having a mindset like a Navy SEAL. And when we talk about SEALs, there is no better example than David Goggins. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is some hardcore territory we're stepping into here. Goggins is a living testament to the power of the human mind and what sheer willpower can achieve. Here's the thing about Navy SEALs, they ain't your average guys. They're the best of the best, the most elite out of the most elite. And what sets them apart, besides their rigorous training, is their mindset. These guys don't just embrace pain, they seek it out. They welcome it with open arms. And that's exactly what Goggins did. You see, David Goggins wasn't born a superhuman. He was an overweight, insecure guy working a dead-end job. But he decided he'd had enough mediocrity, so he did the unthinkable. He transformed himself into a Navy SEAL and one of the world's greatest ultra-endurance athletes. But let me tell you, this transformation wasn't all about the physical. It was about mastering his mind. Goggins developed a mindset that refused to accept limitations. He understood that the mind gives up long before the body does. He tapped into the power of mental fortitude, and that is where his true strength lay. Goggins faced brutal obstacles, like completing the infamous Hell Week 3 times, running hundreds of miles in a single stretch, and pushing his body to the brink of exhaustion repeatedly. And through it all, he maintained an unwavering belief in himself and his ability to endure. So, What can you learn from David Goggins in the SEAL mindset? It's simple, really. Stop making excuses. Stop playing it safe. Stop settling for mediocrity. Start embracing discomfort. Start seeking out challenges and start pushing yourself beyond your limits. Goggin often says that when you think you're done, you're only at 40% of your true potential. 40%. Let that sink in for a moment. How many times have you given up when things got tough? How many opportunities have you let slip through your fingertips because they were too scared to push yourself? Remember this: embrace discomfort, master your mind, and never, ever make excuses. The path to greatness is forged through relentless determination and unyielding discipline. Are you the type of man that's going to make that happen?